What if I told you that scary Halloween was hiding inside your recycling bin? Cazadoro. Genius Halloween garden sculptures from trash. DIY recycled. Art you'll love.
Hello, you brilliant creators and garden lovers. Welcome back to the channel where we turn everyday items into extraordinary assets for your home. Today, we're diving into the enchanting world of Halloween, transforming what most people consider trash into jaw-droppingly clever garden sculptures that add serious curb appeal and value to your property. Now, hold your horses before you sprint off to that recycling bin. To get the most out of this home improvement journey, you'll want to soak in all the inspiration first, so be sure to watch the entire video. After we unveil all our unique concepts, I'll break down the complete guide, the materials, the tools, and the step-by-step tutorial on how to bring these budget-friendly masterpieces to life will be waiting for you. Are you ready to unleash your inner artist and financial savvy? We're about to explore a treasure trove of incredible ideas, unlocking hundreds of dollars in decor value. This isn't just decoration, it's a smart, sustainable living statement. Let's jump into our top 20 themes. One. Plastic jug ghosts. The whispering choir. Imagine this, a whole choir of luminous ghosts, crafted from something as simple as milk jugs. You just cut jagged bottoms, draw on some hauntingly cute faces with a permanent marker, and then, here's the secret, light them from within using battery-powered LEDs. They cast this incredible spectral glow that instantly turns any corner of your garden into a ghostly scene. It's a fantastic example of a recycled materials garden craft that adds priceless ambience and a story of repurposed life. The gallon ghoul. For a bigger statement piece, let's create the gallon ghoul. This concept uses those larger laundry detergent or water jugs for a more substantial, single ghostly figure. The handle of the jug can be cleverly incorporated as a bent arm or a contorted feature, which is just brilliant. Then, you drape it with shredded white plastic bags to give the illusion of flowing robes. This is how a backyard makeover on a budget can yield a truly high-impact, eerie centerpiece that looks absolutely expensive. Two. Tin Can Monsters. Frankie's crew. Alright, let's get industrial. Assemble a charmingly rustic Frankenstein's monster and his bride using various sized tin cans. Larger coffee cans form the head and torso, while smaller vegetable cans create the limbs, all bolted together. Painted in those classic monster colors, this project embodies the spirit of piecing together something new and wonderful from the old. This is what we call a high-end garden DIY for less folks. The can-clops. For a pop of color and personality, create a series of one-eyed monsters. Just paint large tin cans in vibrant, monstrous colors and attach a single, oversized plastic bottle cap as an eye. You can add tuna can lids for ears or feet to give each one a unique personality. They are absolutely perfect for lining a walkway, turning a simple path into a monster parade and a fun modern take on garden decor trends. Three, tire creatures. The serpent of the yard. Ready to go big? Let's transform a series of old tires into a gigantic slithering snake. You cut each tire in half and arrange the semicircles in a winding pattern across your lawn. It's that easy. A head carved from a tire chunk with bottle cap eyes completes the illusion. This large-scale installation is a testament to how sustainable gardening tips can create dramatic, recycled art that will have the neighbors talking. The Tire D Vulture. This one is devilishly clever. Craft a foreboding vulture perched on a branch, using strategically cut pieces of an old tire for the feathers, body, and head. The texture of the tire tread gives a surprisingly realistic, rugged look to the feathers. It's a powerful symbol of nature's cleanup crew, built from materials we ourselves have discarded, the ultimate eco-friendly garden project that looks like a high-dollar sculpture. Four, Spooky Spider Nation. The Plastic Bottle Brood. Let's talk about creating a real creepy crawly vibe. You can make an entire army of spiders using black painted plastic soda bottles for the bodies and twisted wire hangers for the legs. You can make them in all different sizes for a truly unsettling infestation effect crawling over bushes or your porch. This idea is a fantastic solution for DIY garden decor for small spaces, as they can be placed virtually anywhere. The Hubcap Queen. To command your spider army, you need a queen. Construct a giant, menacing spider queen using an old car hubcap or even a pizza pan as the central body. The legs can be fashioned from old broom handles or durable cardboard tubes, all painted black. This formidable creature stands as a guardian of your garden, a prime example of budget outdoor decor ideas that look incredibly expensive when placed just right. Five, Skeletons from Scraps. The PVC Piper. Here's a project that is surprisingly simple but looks incredibly professional. Assemble a life-size skeleton from leftover PVC pipes and joints from a home renovation project. The clean white bones have a stark modern look, and you can pose the skeleton in hilarious or terrifying positions, lounging in a garden chair or climbing a wall. It's a brilliant way to achieve a minimalist garden aesthetic with a spooky twist. the cutlery cadaver. For something more intricate and artistic, fashion a smaller skeleton sculpture from old, mismatched forks, spoons, and knives. A large spoon can form the skull, with the tines of a fork creating a perfect little ribcage. This delicate yet macabre creation speaks to the idea of a last meal, making it one of the most unique recycled materials garden crafts you'll ever see. It's a real conversation starter. Six, Witchy Wonders. The bottle coven. Let's brew up some fun. Create a coven of witches using various glass wine or soda bottles as the body. Add small gourd or foam ball heads, cloaks from black fabric, and raffia or yarn for hair. A tiny twig broom completes the look, of course. This project is a wonderful nod to potions and elixirs, with the bottles themselves becoming these magical effigies. They look amazing in a pollinator-friendly garden near your fall herbs. The shutter hag. Have an old window shutter lying around? Don't throw it out. Repurpose it as the tall, slender body of a witch. A painted tin can for a head, topped with a cone-shaped plastic planter for a hat, creates a wonderfully rustic and imposing figure. It symbolizes an old house's watchful spirit, making for a fantastic piece of garden landscaping on a budget that cleverly fills up vertical space. Seven, Haunted Garden Gnomes. The zombified gnomes. We all have that one chipped garden gnome, right? Well, it's time for his terrifying makeover. Use grey and black paint to create a decaying zombie-like look, adding a touch of red paint for a bit of gore. If you really want to sell it, break off a piece of a hat or a limb to enhance the undead effect. This is a brilliant DIY garden hack that turns a cheerful icon into a hilarious horror. The tin-foil aliens. If zombies aren't your thing, how about an alien invasion? Instead of zombies, transform your gnomes into classic, silver-skinned aliens. Just wrap them tightly in aluminum foil, and use black bottle caps for those large, mysterious eyes. This invasion of your flower beds speaks to the fear of the unknown from beyond, and it's a quirky, fun project that costs practically nothing. Eight, Pumpkin Patch Personas. The jack-o'-lanterns. This year, forget carving, let's build our pumpkins. Use an old propane tank, a bowling ball, or even a painted tire as the pumpkin body. Then, bolt on scrap metal features for a rustic, industrial jack-o'-lantern that will never, ever rot. This is a durable, low-maintenance garden design solution that you can use year after year, a true investment in your holiday decor. The plastic pumpkin totem. You know those cheap, plastic pumpkin trick-or-treat pails? Let's elevate them. Stack and glue them into a towering, fantastic totem pole. You can paint each face with a different spooky expression, creating a multifaceted character for your yard. It's a vibrant, colorful, and space-saving decoration, embodying the spirit of vertical garden ideas for urban homes. Nine. Bat colony. The egg carton bats. This one is an absolute classic, but we're giving it a twist. Craft a massive swarm of bats from cardboard egg cartons. Paint them black, add tiny googly eyes, and hang them from a tree branch with fishing line. Because they're so lightweight, they'll dance and flutter in the slightest breeze, creating a dynamic and eerie spectacle that adds so much life and ambience to your garden. The leather-winged demons. For a more robust and menacing bat that looks shockingly real, use pieces cut from an old leather or vinyl jacket, or even bicycle tire inner tubes. The tough, leathery texture is incredibly realistic. You can mount these on stakes or directly onto your house for a truly startling effect, proving that budget outdoor decor ideas can look expensive when you get creative with materials. EERIE Owls. The pinecone parliament. Let's use what nature gives us. Gather large pine cones to serve as the bodies for a whole family of wide-eyed owls. Use bottle caps for the eyes and pieces of felt or craft foam for the wings and beak. Then, perch them together on a low-hanging branch. These little owls represent the wisdom of nature, crafted directly from its bounty, and they perfectly complement an organic vegetable garden setup. The coffee can watchers. For a more modern, stylized look, create these incredible owls from large coffee cans. The can forms the body, while two smaller, attached tuna cans create those signature large eyes. A little bit of creative painting and some metal scraps for wings result in a metallic guardian that watches over your garden with an unnerving, all-seeing gaze. It's a fantastic example of modern garden decor trends. 11. Creepy crawly caterpillars. The golf ball horror. Here's a simple one with a huge impact. String together a dozen old painted golf balls to create a long, slithering caterpillar. You can paint it in ghoulish colors and add some wire for antennae. Then, just drape it over a pumpkin or through a flower pot for a touch of unexpected creepiness. It's a simple, durable idea for a low-maintenance garden design that adds a wonderful pop of color and character. The bottle cap serpent. Start collecting those bottle caps now. Collect hundreds of plastic bottle caps and drill holes through their centers. Then, string them onto a long wire to create a flexible, snake-like caterpillar. The multicolored caps create a beautiful mosaic-like skin. It really symbolizes the collective effort of small discarded things creating something grand and beautiful, a true eco-friendly garden project. Ghostly wind chimes. The key to the underworld. This is all about creating an atmosphere you can hear. Hang a collection of old, mismatched keys and silverware from a piece of driftwood. The gentle metallic clinking in the breeze sounds just like ghostly whispers or distant chains rattling. This project creates an auditory experience, enhancing the spooky atmosphere and serving as a piece of functional recycled art. The bone rattlers. For a more rustic sound, use small sun-bleached twigs and branches, cut to various lengths, to create a bone-like wind chime. When they knock together in the wind, they produce this dry, rattling sound that's reminiscent of a skeleton's dance. It's a natural, rustic decoration that speaks to the cycle of life and decay in the garden itself, a perfect fit for a sustainable gardening theme. Scarecrow Sentinels. The burlap horror. Let's upgrade the classic scarecrow to something genuinely frightening. Stuff burlap sacks or old pillowcases and, here's the pro tip, use a creepy molded plastic mask for the face instead of a painted one. Dress it in old, torn clothing. This creates a more genuinely frightening figure, a silent guardian that feels more like a horror movie monster, totally transforming your outdoor living space. The scrap metal sentry. For an industrial chic scarecrow, construct a body from an old metal trash can and limbs from exhaust pipes or rebar. The head can be a tin bucket with features cut out with tin snips. This powerful sentry is a modern, intimidating take on the classic, a durable and striking sculpture that showcases how you can achieve high-end DIY results for less. Haunted lanterns. The jarred spirit lights. This is a classic for a reason. It's simple and incredibly effective. Clean out some glass jars and decoupage them with spooky silhouettes cut from black paper. Think bats, witches, or haunted trees. Placing a flickering LED candle inside makes the images glow eerily in the dark. This is one of the best garden lighting ideas for ambience that you can do. The tin can luminaries. Unleash your inner artist with this one. Take empty tin cans and punch patterns into them using a hammer and a nail. You can create complex designs like skulls, ghosts, or cool geometric patterns. A quick coat of black spray paint and a candle inside will cast these intricate dancing shadows all across your yard. It's a brilliant DIY garden hack that costs nothing but delivers a huge impact. Zombie apocalypse. The rising dead. This one is pure theatrical fun and so easy. Create the illusion of zombies clawing their way out of your lawn. Just use old pairs of pants and shirts, stuffed and staked into a garden bed, with mannequin hands or even just stuffed gloves reaching out of the dirt. This simple setup is incredibly effective and a perfect way to stage a mini backyard makeover on a budget for the Halloween season. The pallet walker. Have an old wooden pallet? You've got a zombie. Break down the pallet and use the planks to construct a tall, lurching zombie figure. The rough, weathered wood is absolutely perfect for creating a gaunt, skeletal look. This project makes use of a commonly discarded item to create a large, imposing sculpture that will be the centerpiece of your Halloween display. A truly awesome, eco-friendly project. Carnivorous plants. The soda bottle snappers. Let's get a little weird with it. Cut the tops off 2-liter soda bottles and invert them to create a funnel shape, then paint them to look like menacing Venus flytraps. Don't forget to add jagged paper teeth around the rim. Planting a few of these in a flower bed creates the look of an alien landscape. It's a fun and quirky use of recycled materials that kids will love. traffic cone terror. If you find an old, broken traffic cone, you've struck gold. Repurpose it as the base for a giant, man-eating plant. The wide base provides perfect stability, while the cone itself acts as the flower's throat. Just add large leaves cut from green-painted cardboard or plastic sheeting to complete this monstrous botanical horror. This is a true outdoor living space transformation. (17) Graveyard ghouls. The styrofoam cemetery. Stop throwing away that bulky styrofoam packaging. Use the thick pieces from electronics or appliances as tombstones. They are incredibly easy to carve with spooky epitaphs, and you can age them beautifully with gray and black paint. They are lightweight and easy to arrange, making for a quick and effective graveyard scene. This is a classic for DIY garden decor, especially for small spaces. The broken pot crypt. There's beauty in the broken. Use pieces of shattered terracotta or ceramic pots to create the look of an ancient, crumbling crypt or grave marker. The naturally aged and broken look adds a layer of authenticity that new materials just can't replicate. It symbolizes the beauty in imperfection and decay, a surprisingly profound statement for a minimalist garden aesthetic. (18) Floating witch hats. The plastic planter cones. This is pure magic and so simple. Use cheap, black plastic garden planters or cones, turn them upside down, and you've got the main part of a witch hat. Cut a wide brim from black cardboard or a plastic trash bag. When you hang them from trees with fishing line, they appear to be floating magically in mid-air. It's a fantastic and simple DIY garden hack for an ethereal effect. The illuminated conjurers. Let's take those floating hats to the next level. Take the same concept, but place a battery-powered puck light or a glow stick inside each one. At night, what you'll have is a series of glowing floating witch hats dancing in the dark. It is one of the best garden lighting ideas for ambience that is both spooky and absolutely enchanting. (19) Mystical mushroom circle. The bowl and bottle fungi. Let's create a spooky little fairy circle right in your garden. Use old bowls, plastic or metal, for the mushroom caps and glass bottles or jars for the stems. Paint them with eerie, glowing colors or dark, magical patterns. This project hints at a hidden magical world within your own garden, and it's a great element for a pollinator-friendly garden design. The tire toadstools. For larger, more cartoonish mushrooms, use old motorcycle or small car tires as the caps. Place them on top of a log or a stack of painted buckets. This creates a whimsical yet slightly off feeling, perfect for an Alice in Wonderland gone wrong theme, and it's a great way to handle a garden landscaping on a budget challenge with style. The eye of the garden. The bowling ball orbs. If you can find old bowling balls at a thrift store, grab them. Repurpose them by painting them to look like giant, bloodshot eyeballs. They are heavy, durable, and perfectly round. Placing a few of these peeking out from behind bushes is deeply unsettling and hilariously effective. It's a prime example of a low-maintenance garden design piece that will last for many seasons. The painted plate peepers. For a lighter weight option, use old ceramic or plastic plates. Paint an eye on each one and mount them on stakes at different heights throughout your garden. You can also hang them from branches. This creates the very unnerving feeling of being watched from every single angle. It's an artistic and modern take on garden decor that is sure to get a reaction. And there you have it, 40 incredible ways to prove that one person's trash is another's Halloween treasure. I hope these ideas have sparked your imagination and shown you that creating a high-end, jaw-dropping Halloween display doesn't require a big budget, just a bit of creativity. Now that you're filled with inspiration, let's get down to the practical magic. It's time to roll up our sleeves as we walk you through the essential materials, the right tools, and the step-by-step process to create your own masterpiece. Materials and products. Alright, your primary materials are hiding in plain sight. Start by gathering clean recyclables like plastic milk jugs, soda bottles, tin cans of all sizes, glass jars, and old tires. Don't forget cardboard, styrofoam packaging, and scrap wood like pallets. For assembly and detail, you'll want a good supply of acrylic craft paints, permanent markers, hot glue sticks, and a durable outdoor-rated glue or silicone. Also grab some bolts, screws, wire, fishing line, and for that final magical touch, battery-operated LED string lights or puck lights. Equipment and tools. You won't need a professional workshop for these projects, just some basic DIY tools. Your essentials include a good pair of heavy-duty scissors or tin snips for cutting plastic and thin metal, a utility knife with extra blades, and a power drill with various bit sizes for making holes. A hot glue gun is invaluable for quick assembly. Also, gather paintbrushes of different sizes, a drop cloth to protect your workspace, and most importantly, safety gear. Always have a pair of sturdy work gloves and safety glasses. Preparation steps. Okay, let's get building. Your first step is always safety and cleaning. Wear your gloves and glasses, and make sure all your recycled items are thoroughly washed and dried, removing any labels so your paint and glue will adhere properly. Next, apply a good base coat. A primer spray paint designed for plastic or metal is a game changer for a professional, non-chipping finish. Then comes the fun part, cutting and shaping, where you bring your creatures to life. Remember, textures like shredding or curling the material can make it look high-end. For assembly, start from the ground up, using hot glue for initial placement and stronger adhesives like silicone or bolts for a permanent weatherproof bond before adding details like bottle cap eyes. Finally, it's time for painting, sealing, and lighting. Apply your final colors, let it dry, and then hit it with a clear outdoor-rated sealant spray to protect it from the elements. The last touch is to strategically place your LED lights to give your sculpture that haunting nighttime glow and complete your amazing outdoor living space transformation. If you loved these genius ideas for turning trash into Halloween treasures, please give this video a big thumbs up. It really helps our channel grow. What are you planning to build for your garden this year? Share your own creative ideas or ask questions in the comments below. We love hearing from you. And if you haven't already, be sure to subscribe and click the notification bell so you don't miss our next video. Your support helps our community of creative, eco-conscious gardeners grow. Thank you so much for watching.
Adoro.